It's time for 41 is the Mic, a weekly Chiefs podcast with Nick Jacobs of KSHB 41 and Matt Derrick of Chiefs Digest. 41 is the Mic starts now.
Welcome to another episode of 41 is the Mic as we get ready for the NFL draft. And we are fortunate enough to have cornerback B.J. Adams from Central Florida, who is one of the prospects coming up. And B.J., truly appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for having me on the show.
What's the experience been like for you so far? You know, just as far as getting ready for the draft and all the excitement and the hoopla and everything.
Yeah, it's been a crazy feeling. You know what I'm saying? Never get too high, never get too low. Just trying to stay even, just trying to keep a healthy mindset about it. Wherever I go, it's meant for me to be. So yeah, I'm just ready to get to work for real.
Yeah, what's it been like for you this week, knowing that the potential dream that you've been working for years on end may finally be able to come true? You know, less than 7 days away.
Yeah, it's adrenaline rush like you get before the game. Like it's just very, very jittery. You very excited to see where you're gonna go and ready to just make an impact and ready to get to work. So that's how it is for me. I know everybody else probably been the same way.
For people who aren't familiar with the game, BJ, just tell us, a little bit about you as a corner, as a defender. What's your style? What's your favorite aspect of the position?
Yeah, so I'm a physical press man-to-man corner. Like that's what I do. That's where I'm best at. That's where I feel comfortable at. Like I feel like you could put me anywhere one-on-one on the island, and I don't have to have no help, none of that. Like just leave me out there and let me do my thing. Like that's what I want to do. That's what type of impact I want to make when I come into the league. I want to be a guy with a defensive coordinator going to be like, hey, BJ, this your matchup. Take care of him. Like that's what type of corner I want to be. So that's who I am.
And what helped you develop that mindset? Because I mean, corners have to have that to be able to play no matter what level, high school, college, or pros. For you, where did that come from?
College for sure. Down here at UCF, we played a lot of man-to-man. Like we really played a lot of true cover zero, like one high man-to-man. We never really played any two-man, but we played a lot of man-to-man. And after those 4 seasons at UCF, it just helped me build the confidence to be like, I don't care who out here. Like this is all on me. So that's where my confidence comes from.
For you, is there a specific game you point to if somebody's going to kind of go watch what you did and how you are as a corner? Is there a game you really say, that's who I am in a nutshell?
Yeah, Iowa State for sure. I feel like they had one of the best 2 receiving cores in the nation last year, and I took both of them out the game. So it's just like, I feel like if you just go watch that game, you'll know everything about me.
You mentioned that, and those 2 guys are a little bit different. One's really fast and small, and the other one's a bigger receiver. How do you adapt to that? What's the challenge, and what's the kind of unique perspective going up against receivers that are that different?
Yeah, so with those 2, you just have to have a different game plan for both of them. You can't do the same thing on both of them because obviously, like you said, they're 2 different type of receivers. You got one quick, shifty receiver, and then you got also a big receiver that's also twitchy too. So I mean, just that game, just have to watch film study, knowing what they like to run. Try to just knock off their time and be physical as possible with them because most receivers don't like getting touched. So as long as you're doing that, I mean, you're gonna be good for a long. You're gonna have a good night for sure.
For you in the NFL, is there any defenses that you really kind of gravitate towards watching and kind of really enjoy? Like you just sit there and you're like, man, that defense, that looks like a fun defense to play in.
I feel like I just like playing defense overall and in general. But I mean, any defense that I can come into and just help, like just keep producing. I mean, that's something I'm willing to do. I mean, it don't matter what type of scheme they running or what. I just ready to compete and ball out.
Kind of along those same lines, BJ, are there any corners that you enjoy watching and any that you feel like that you try to emulate or borrow from?
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey, J.C. Horn. Even sometimes when I want to watch like how to guard the slide, I watch Trent McDuffie a lot. I watch a lot of Meet Robinson, like guys that are just true competitors that ain't gonna back down from nobody. So that's what those are some of the guys that I truly watch.
For some of the if there's a front office who sees this before the draft and anything, what do you want them to know about what you bring to a defensive secondary room?
I bring a lot. I bring length, experience at the position. Also a great teammate. I love to like hang out with my teammates. They getting a real competitive dude, like a dude that's just not gonna back down from anybody, and that's just gonna play with a lot of grit and toughness.
Along those lines, when you make the leap to the NFL for young guys, especially, you're going to play special teams. Even though you were a 4-year starter, you played a lot of special teams at Central Florida. What kind of experience did you get from that, and how did it help your game, and how do you feel like that's going to help you translate to the NFL?
Yeah. So the special team coordinator we had, he did a really, really good job of really just teaching us the details about certain positions on the special team unit. I played on every special team and probably almost every position. At least practice or got some reps at it or somewhere. So that's where UCF did a good job at. And just going into the league, like just knowing, okay, I already know how to play most of these positions on the field. All it is just taking it back to UCF and just putting it back into the NFL now, everything they taught me at UCF. So I'll be good on special teams for sure.
For you, where did the love for football come from that you decided, hey, I want to take this to this point?
I probably want to say when I probably started playing football when I was 4 years old, and I was playing flag football, and I wasn't never grabbing anybody's flag. I was always tackling them, and when I got the ball, I was always running past people. So after that day, I just knew like I was going to play football forever.
You mentioned like watching a guy like Trent McDuffie for playing the slot. Is there a preference? Do you prefer playing on the outside or the inside? And kind of what's the differences for you as far as moving between the two?
I feel like it's no different. I feel like I can play anywhere on the field. Just knowing what defense I'm in and knowing what the scheme is asking me to do, I feel like I can play inside, outside, wherever you need me. Because I done played a lot of that at UCF, so it really don't matter where I play at. Like I know I'm going to succeed.
Who has been some of the inspirations for you from a football perspective that were really mentors to you that you feel helped you get to this point?
Both of my DB coaches at UCF, Coach Addison Williams, Coach Trayvon Reed, they did a great job just keeping me focused and maintain that, hey, it don't matter about wins or losses or what the score is. As long as we're doing what we need to do on the field, we're gonna be good. So I mean, they taught me a lot of stuff on the field and off the field.
Yeah, you mentioned you're playing flag football as a kid. How did you get introduced to the game?
Literally, I remember like when I was younger as a kid, I always used to play video games, football games and stuff. And I used to go outside. We used to play just flag, not really flag football, but tackle football in the grass. And then my dad put me in flag football, and then it just went on from there.
Nice. Whenever you get a chance to watch some of the NFL games, is there a receiver that you're really kind of dreaming of maybe going up against and kind of challenging yourself against for that welcome to the NFL type of moment for you?
I'm ready for them all. I don't care who what name they is, where they come from. I'm ready for them all because it's just a great opportunity to be going against the best of the best. So I mean, I'm just ready to prove that, show what I can do against the best of the best.
Have you had kind of a welcome to the NFL moment yet, whether it's been at the combine or any of the conversations that you've had with teams where you're kind of just like, wait a minute, this isn't college anymore. I'm in the pros.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when I was talking with my one of my guys that's in the league, just talking about the player performance check. This is real business now. We were just talking about a lot of things. So yeah, that was really one of my, okay, you're in the league now, just learning the ins and outs of the league. So yeah, I'd say that's one of the biggest ones.
And then the last question for me, What will that moment mean to you whenever you get that call or you get to make that decision on what team you go to? What's that going to mean to you?
It's gonna mean a lot to me, just because I know how much hard work done been put in to get to this point, and it's all coming together. And this is just the first step, obviously. So I mean, now it's just on that. Okay, boom. I know where I'm headed to, and it's just now it's ready to get to work. So it ain't gonna be nothing too crazy. Just the first step of something great.
I got to ask you, if you're talking about playing video games as a kid, I assume you probably played as yourself in the college football video game.
Yes, sir. I most definitely did. When it first came out, I remember we was all on the game. All our teammates, we was in the game playing with UCF. We was just playing UCF versus UCF all day.
That sounds like a lot of fun. What are you going to be doing during draft night?
Draft night, just chilling with my fam, enjoying the moment, just hoping and praying, just waiting. That's all we're going to be doing.
Well, BJ, we truly appreciate you joining us and taking the time. Best of luck this weekend. And, hey, maybe you'll end up in Kansas City. What would it be like to end up with a club like that?
Shoot, I hope so. That'll be a dream come true, just to go play with some guys that already been up there, experienced it. They can give me game and knowledge, and just ready to learn and work.
Well, we truly appreciate it, and we know we'll be seeing you playing on Sundays here pretty soon, BJ.
All right, appreciate you.
You've been listening to 41 is the Mic, presented by KSHB 41, your home of the Chiefs and Chiefs Digest.